What's up, everybody? This is Scotty here at Selling Off-Road again. I'm going to talk to you about a 4Runner project. We've done a couple 4Runners just like this for this particular client. This one's been done for a little while, but we had it in for service today and I had an extra minute, so I wanted to do a little walk around, talk about the project. 2019 Toyota 4Runner. It's a TRD Off-Road. We started out with a full Icon setup, both front and rear. Factory TRD wheels, and then the 285/75/17s, which have a overall diameter of 34 inches. We did have to do a cab mount mod. Get in there and see the Icon goodies. Southern style off-road front bumper, winch mount. RCI skids. This particular 4Runner is supercharged with a Magnuson supercharger. I bring that up now because the supercharger, the heat exchanger for the supercharger, and some of the winch components and the brackets for this front bumper setup occupy the same space. So we had to get a little creative as far as where we mounted the water pump for the heat exchanger and some of the line, the hoses and lines. We had to make some brackets and that kind of thing, but we've done this a few times now, so we've got kind of a workaround to make those two work together. Gobi roof rack system. We got some Baja lights on the actual front here, and then Baja lights on the side, the scene lights. So Baja Designs light bar, Baja Designs scene lights on the side, Baja Design squadrons up front with a light bar. What's a Warn winch, and then a Factor 55 Pro Link. Around the side here, same thing, Baja Designs, and then Baja Designs back here as well. On the back of the rack. And then we also snuck in a pair of rigid lights that are diffused for some reverse lamps, and then we welded on two little tabs to mount them down here low and tucked them in nice around the bumper. Again, the Icon suspension rear, Icon lower control arms, Icon shocks, Icon springs. Love the way this thing turned out. All the lighting is run through sPod source system. We've got the windshield mount here for the screen. And talk about some of the stuff under the hood. It does have an ARB air compressor. It does have a high amp alternator. It does have a Magnuson supercharger, and it does have the big 3 upgrade. Dual battery setup from Genesis Off-Road. Some things over here. We got the supercharger. We got the reservoir for the supercharger that holds the coolant for the heat exchanger. Some of these things in this area occupied the same space, so we had to come up with a bracket for the reservoir, move it around a little bit. We had some shift some stuff around for the sPod, the source system mount. It's kind of jam-packed in here, but lots of goodies. ARB air compressor, and then the Magnuson supercharger. Again, done several of these, several packages very similar to this. So the same front, the front bumper winch mount. Again, talking back about the heat exchanger, the intercooler. We've got some workarounds as far as some different brackets and that kind of thing that we've made up in-house to make sure those two work together. If this is something you guys are interested in for your 4Runner, or maybe not this full turnkey build, but something like some partial pieces, or we can do it in stages, give us a shout at the shop. We'll actually put a link in the description for a work request form. You can fill out the form and it drops it directly into our shop software, So it'll drop you into a queue. Well, one of our a member of our sales team will grab it. They can go over the different details with you and then get you a quote on whatever it is that you guys are looking to do.